The average size of a female private part makes an average male's banana more than enough for pleasure. The average size of the female intimate part varies between 8 and 10 centimeters, and an average-sized male genital organ is sufficient for pleasure. The biggest guru mantra is never to share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Younger women may prefer older men because they feel more secure. Physical and emotional intimacy are interconnected for women. Mimicry is a sign of attraction. Research shows that we mimic the actions of people we are attracted to. A roaring lion kills no game. You're more likely to dream about intimacy if you sleep face down. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Feeling valued and respected enhances a woman's sexual satisfaction. People generally prefer an attractive face over an attractive body when they are looking for a long-term relationship. You can close the city gates, but you can't close a person's mouth. Studies suggest that the average man thinks about intimacy multiple times per day, though not every 7 seconds, as the myth suggests. Romantic love lasts a year. After that, attachment love sets in. It's impossible to remain angry at someone you truly love. Anger lasting for more than 3 days indicates that you're not in love. Women often go to the toilet in the company of friends for various reasons, including sharing comments and touching up makeup. Women are more likely to reach pleasure during ovulation. Human testicles can produce 1,500 sperm during every heartbeat. Restless feet might walk you into a snake pit. Women between 40 and 50 may experience more intense pleasure compared to when they were younger. Semen contains zinc and calcium, which have been proven to prevent tooth decay. The foot is one of the most common sources of physical fetishism in Western society. When 2 elephants fight, it is the grass that gets hurt. Women generally maintain eye contact during conversations with men they like. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Touching a woman's lips can result in arousal for almost 70% of women. Don't set sail on someone else's star. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate your mind on the present moment. Makeouts are more emotional for females as compared to males. For males, it's more physical. Building trust and commitment is crucial for maintaining a healthy sexual relationship. Mutual exploration of fantasies and desires can strengthen intimacy. Trust in God, but tie your camel tightly. Creating a comfortable and safe environment encourages openness and vulnerability. You can't escape death and guests. Within 5 seconds of meeting someone, you make a lasting impression based on the following order. First, how you look. Second, how you sound. Third, what you say. Necessity changes a lion into a fox. Sexual preferences evolve after 40, emphasizing adaptability and understanding. Death and life have their determined appointments. Riches and honors depend upon heaven. According to some psychologists, human beings are not capable of being just friends with members of the opposite gender. Clarity of intent and respect for boundaries are fundamental in intimacy. Death is a camel that lies down at every door. Valuing self-esteem, self-love, intelligence, and emotional balance enhances intimacy for a 40-year-old woman. The needle makes clothes but stays naked. Respecting individuality and cultural nuances enhances intimacy. An intelligent person avoids 3 things in life: in youth, lust; in maturity, arrogance; in old age, greed. There are only 2 mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Debts are like women. Once you have them, you can't get rid of them. Once a friend, always a friend. He who wants a rose must beware of the thorn. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether they are the garbage man or the president of the university. Some women prefer pleasure from behind. Incorporating sensual activities like massages or baths can enhance arousal and connection. The arrow that has left the bow never returns. Never reveal what you are planning to do, but by wise counsel, keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. He whose heart is stirred by love will never die. Female pleasure does not have an expiration date, and some women can experience them even after the age of 90. With a sweet tongue and kindness, you can drag an elephant by a hair. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. Couples who spend at least more time together are more likely to have a stronger relationship. Little by little, the wool becomes a carpet. In France, oral work is seen as a natural part of arousal and foreplay. Psychologically, it is impossible to be just friends with someone you have fallen in love with. Based on a psychological study, a crush only lasts for a maximum of 4 months. If it exceeds that, you're already in love. If someone is in love, their pupils expand as much as 45%. Avoid intimacy in old age because, at this stage, it is better to use other sources of pleasure. No medicine exists that can cure hatred. Bravery without foresight is like a blind horse. The more you talk about someone, the more you fall in love with that person. Knowledge is a garden. If it isn't cultivated, you can't harvest it. Intimacy for a woman in her 40s can be satisfying with intelligence and emotional balance. If you hold hands with someone you love, it can help alleviate physical pain as well as stress and fear. 8 out of 10 women test sexual compatibility before marriage. Thinking is the essence of wisdom. Love can leave a memory that no one can steal, but it can also leave a pain that no one can heal. 80% of women will experience chronic, painful intimacy. Do not call a dog with a whip in your hand. Women's purses are always full of useless stuff. They think they might help them someday, and I tell you, they never do. Appreciating the smell of her partner increases the chances of falling in love by 97%. Using creams during foreplay in specific areas can intensify stimulation. No shortcuts exist to the top of a palm tree. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Understanding limits and desires is crucial for a positive, intimate experience. Never share tears in front of your wife, no matter how much you are in pain. Communication about preferences and boundaries fosters a more satisfying sexual experience. Women who touch their own bodies frequently tend to have higher levels of love hormones. The more you psychologically stimulate a woman, the easier it is for her to reach pleasure. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. Women prefer a male genital organ between 6 and 8 centimeters in length. Providing psychological stimuli leads to a satisfying, intimate experience. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning.